Okay, yep, might be up to the old Americans to change the tide. We'll see what happens here, but getting close. All right, ready for another chit draw. Oh, look what happened. No more chits. So, we'll be picking them up. Rebels get picked up. Al Mansour gets picked up. Well, no. Al Mansour is the last one. Last one to activate, so we'll keep him on here, and the rest of these will clean off. Okay, now you got to find out how to mark that we're on the 11th. So I usually just put a penny on here on the 10s to mark it, and then go on there, and then the next one 20 when we hit that. So I don't know how the game was designed to do that. And like the old original Grognard, we are not very bright guys, so I don't know how to figure that out. Let me see here. Command markers go down here. Command markers go down here. Ooh, another command marker for the rebels. So rebels, pro-Soviets, U.S. forces. Now we got all the activation chits. Nice big old stack of them. And we're on activation 12. Going on activation 12. Everything else straightened up over here. Alright. Oh, I heard something fall down when I moved the table. Yeah, old tank must have come on down there. Like I said, you're going to need a nice little organizer for all these things. And this is what I'm doing is just recording this game because this game's going to go up. I've been playing this for a few months now, and not a few months straight, a couple days here and there, but it's really enjoyable, and I wanted to get this scenario out of the way to show you a little bit of playthrough, and for your viewing pleasure. And I want to go back and finish up some Templars, and then put some new games down on the board. Oh, we got some new ones coming out from GMT. That's going to be a nice surprise. They're still in play testing and everything, so I got on their P500 list. So it'll be pretty nice. Maybe I can get some of these games out. I was just checking out that War of the Templars or Mystery of the Templars. That's been out for like 5 years. That's an old game. So, but we got to go back and do some of the old ones. I got that Golf Strike game. I like to get old Alexander, some of those guys from Players Aid guys. They were saying they wanted to play one. Delve into it. He was looking at a Vietnam game. I think I was watching his video. So, all right, putting these chits back in. Ready for a chit draw. You know what though? There's a 1 smoke marker there. I gotta put a 1 smoke marker. Okay. I see I got a smoke marker on the board. I was just looked at how could a chit cup be empty, so we gotta throw a smoke marker in there. All right. So who's up next? Going back and forth. One thing about the rebels is he does have a lot. Everybody's just about took step losses. They're all busy. So except for the old heavy machine gun in there, so we can have him squeeze off some rounds on an insignificant unit, and then make our assault. So it all depends, of course, on the chit draw. So gotta love those chit draw games. All right, and we got one, and it be the Americans, and it's a 3-4 squadron. Oh, that helps. That helps. All right, so we'll be down here, activation number 12. Oh, do I want to put his chit marker in there? Oh, yeah, we do want to use him again. We want to use him instead of that toe. Toe's all right, but this boy here can do all kinds of stuff. So we got to watch it, though, because he's got a Gigla rocket, and he's got his powder dry. No markers on him, ready to fire. So 3-4 squadron will get cleared. And at 3-4 squadron, we'll have his chit put back in the... And his logistic marker won't be used for supplies. It will be used to get him back on the board. I flipped over to the command side. So we're going to use a command action, get him back on. Okay, here's the deal. We got an old Apache. We got some tanks out here that looking like there might be a problem. Oh, or do I want to fly him straight on up? And well, that's one problem about it. That's his anti-armor range is 12. I want him to go to, I was thinking about sending him on a mission to that bunker. He'll shoot it with a 4-10 hex range. But he's got to watch out for that Gigla. That Gigla will stop any notion so I want to do anything with that bunker, because the Agigla has a 12 hex range. And I think as a matter of fact, I think I marked this out, and the anti-aircraft rocket range is just right here. So don't know if I'll be flying them into that hornet's nest, which ain't really a hornet's nest. And you won't, like I said, I don't think he'll do any damage. But he's only got a 1 step loss too. So I've never really fired them at each other. So that's kind of something we'll see if that ever happens. All right. Oh, be back. Yeah, I know. Need to quit watching some of those stop action videos on YouTube. It's all in the name of a good time. But that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He'll be shooting that BMP with the Coronet with 8 factors. So there we go. We got the big 8s on there. He will be defending with 1. Take that 1 off. Range extended. No. Line of sight is good. Defensive terrain modifier. No, he's just an open, not on a road. Intensive fire. Can't move now. We don't need that. We need him to move combined. No, I think it's good enough. Tech difference. We got the big orange versus probably a green, a black. So we'll take what we can get. Increase those to red against the bad guys. Against the pro-Putin forces. Okay, we got tech difference, move and fire, fire move, no he stayed put, enemy retreat or counterfire. He cannot counterfire, he's out of range. Will he retreat? Oh, do I want to just get the heck out of there? Move back, I'm going to get hit, and I get hit even harder if I retreat. Oh, wrong unit. Oh, what do I want him to do? No, I'm good, I'll stay there and take it. So that is the fire. We'll find out what the result will be. Oh, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And where were we before we so rudely interrupted? So there you go. Takes out that pesky Coronet. Now I had some other options for targets, but that one seemed to be the obvious. That'll take care of that long range. That's really the only threat against my tank down here. I mean, there's more tanks and everything else, but that just seemed like a good target. So we'll go ahead and add another casualty. What we got here? Starting to even up a little bit. As far as value of units, though, actually I've taken out a couple nice ones. So we're back at it here, and we'll give him a action marker. Now I got another. Oh no, that's a different unit. That's a 136. Okay. Well, I was going to go ahead and activate the other one, but it's a different unit. So that will take care of my 3-4 squadron. And I got some Rex blood brewing. It's getting kind of smoky. Oh, you know what? That's another marker. Forgot all about that. Oh, give me some smoke, because that was a lot of hits. So smoke number 2 goes into the cup, and that'll help a little bit on the obscuring those lines of sights. I think the attackers definitely want as much smoke as they can get. All right, we are ready for another chit draw. I'll call this a little shot here, and we shall be back. All right, well, sound does work.
I was just messing with you guys. So anyway, Rebels, that is a very lucky chit draw. We will take off their action markers and let you know what's going on. I smell some more stop action videos coming. Oh, I got the bug. I got the bug. Be right back. Before and after. And the Rebels are kind of set up for a nice little push. I don't know if it's a nice little push or the only push that they got, but this might be it. I'm going to take him. Well, he's underneath there, so that's his spot. He hasn't discovered him yet. So, what we're doing here is looking over our options. You can see some of the blues have turned to yellow, and some of the yellows to green. My most important units, the RPGs, will not be able to be activated this turn. They're too close. So it tells me they might not be activated again. Just got that feeling. But I do have a tank and some technicals ready to go and some mortars. And up north here, I got an RPG unit. Oh, what to do? Gosh, I gotta get that. How do I crack that nut? Oh, luckily nobody can mess with me. I could pretty well go around. I sure could have used these guys unactivated though. It's gonna be up to my old T-55A tank. He might have to be the hero of the operation. Does he want to mess with that, or do you take out the other units that are about to get activated? All right, we're gonna make some decisions here, and we'll be right back. Oh, another thing, I put that light back there. I think that helps out a lot. It shines it this way instead of getting a glare. The only way you get a glare, I guess, is if you look up here. Yeah. So I'm learning. What else was I going to say? I was moving these stacks, and I was going to make a comment, but I guess I done forgot about it. Okay. What was I going to say? All right, no big deal. That is the Rebel draw. I'm going to see what they're going to do, and we'll be right back. Okay, first things first is we're going to put him back in the cup and take his logistic marker. And this that's what I was going to talk about. Here I am. This logistic marker, if I didn't want to place that, I could place it down there. It really would help recover some of these units' step losses. You know, they can get an extra step loss. Besides, the only reason they get one automatic and they get more of a step loss if they're out of range, but they're too close to enemies to be out of range. But if I wanted to place one of these logistic markers somewhere, it's got to be out of their sight. It's got to meet a certain criteria, which it might not even be able to meet. But and out of their range, it's like a little supply depot with medical supplies and all kinds of other stuff. But I don't use them that much. I usually use them for their flip side command purpose. So that's something to think about. But like I said, if you place it, he's got to be out of range, all this other stuff. So I really don't think he comes into play right here. But we're going to go ahead and put him back in his command marker side. And we put his chip back in the cup to be drawn. So that is what's going on with that. That's what I was going to talk about. Now it looks like I'm out of focus. Well, maybe not. Be back. Gloomy days indeed. This iced last night. But you wouldn't know it here in the war room section of the man cave. Oh, yeah, that's what days like these are made for. Got the old computer over there, loving me some good computer games. All set to go. Anyway, let's go on back on in here and get back at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Okay. We are back and we are ready to get us another very important chit draw. And will the Soviets come in? Will the Americans? So I got some more chits down here. These are units that are ready to come on in. These are some extra units for the Soviets. They'll get a little boost. I think the Israelis, they get their activation chits. They don't get nobody, but these are the Americans, or the U.S. forces, that are waiting to be told that the airfield is cleared, or the control tower's ready to go. And I guess these guys will come in on a C-130 or something. I only gave them two of them. I guess I can handle that. Couple Jeeps. I don't know. I don't know if those C-130s can take that. Maybe it's a wishful thinking. But anyway, there we go. We got the minefields in case. Well, we've already used them up, so probably won't use that. And they got some precision munitions that can come in too. Once U.S. forces come down, they got some nice little backup strikes. So should be nothing but a cleanup mission after that. But we got to get there first. Oh, okay. Oh, let me get the microphone more towards me so you can hear me a little bit better. I think that was it. We had our last chit draw was the rebels. Okay, and I'm supposed to be moving now. Get a little distracted, so let me move them and find out what's going on. We will be right back with the move this time. Hold on. All right, got something going on here in my little sneaky head. What I'm looking at here is, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it, or else I'll give you a general what's going on. I like the idea of using these trucks. Rebels got themselves a technical, and these have got to be people that are, ain't got no markers on them. I got a technical here. I got a couple trucks here. This technical can't do nothing. I can't count on any of these guys that got activation markers on them. So that's what I can't work with. I also got some nice little infantry squads down here. I was using them for their mortar purposes, but they might have to be on the move. What I'm looking at here is taking one of these trucks that's already along the fence, and I need me a nice little wall barrier. And the wall barrier ain't going to do nothing. It's just going to the enemy will have to move onto my unit and close assault. It'll just buy me some time. So maybe move one of these trucks to this position. Another one of these trucks to this position. We got to find out what there's mines there or what's going to happen. We got to resolve the minefield attack. But if I can fill in this position here, oh, I have me. This one here can come up and move outside of this fence area. So if I can get these three positions blocked, he can use his tank because he's already against this fence, but it might buy me some time. That way I can move these guys and this tank this way, and our main objective is going to be a close assault. They're not going to be able to make it this turn, but like I said, buy me some time. Buy me another activation. It all depends on the chit draws. So here's the plan. Block up this area. Hopefully get another chit draw. Move these guys around here. Get this tank ready for a close assault. He's already along the fence. Nothing to really worry about. He might move and take a shot. Take a shot. But if he can, he might just go straight on here and get a close assault going on. So that's what we're looking at. Going for it. Be back. All right, so here we are. Move number 1. And it will be the truck. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I need to roll a dice, and 1 through 5, he goes across the fence into the minefield, and on a 6, he says, "The heck with this, I'm changing my religion," and he needs a morale check. Excuse me. You can tell I've been watching a lot of these miniature. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to freaking start getting me some miniatures. It'll be a while up because I ain't got the time. I got to paint and everything else. Like I said, maybe in my next life or if I retire. But you can tell I've been doing way too many miniatures because I want to take a morale check on him, see if he does go through with it and everything else. But it ain't in this game. So he is going to move 1. We will give him his move marker. What do I do with them? Here he is. And we place the mine on top of him. So he has crossed the barrier, little barbed wire or whatever they got going on there. Sorry about that. Minefield attack. I got a bunch of mess here. All kinds of freaking movement. I got to do some house cleaning. Be right back. Uh-oh, I did something. Hold on, I'm going to stop this one. And I hit the wrong... That's the only thing about these Samsung or all these smartphones. You hit anything on the screen besides where you want to and it messes something up. So we'll call this a video. Be right back. All right, we are back with the low budget war room section of the man cave video. All right, we got to resolve one of these attacks. So we're going to roll dice and move our mice on the minefield. 5, and that equals no effect. So hit that thing again. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. All right, Hopefully it ain't messing with the video too much. Oh, where were we? No effect. That minefield is done. He can move again. He's just moved one. He'll go. Where do I want him to go? What would be more effective to block somebody? That truck. That's where I want him. I want him to go right here. And he will stop. Now, the people in the bunker have an option to shoot him. Do you want to wait? No, I'm not wasting my ammo on him. Ain't gonna waste it. We're gonna watch these trucks just going by. But you know what? How do you know those trucks ain't loaded with something? You know? Huh. That'd be another thing. I'd be rolling my dice, but we're gonna hold off. Okay, he's moved. Next truck is gonna fulfill my little plan here. And he is also, whoops, going to just clog up the works with his move. Next, Rebel. And he is going to I think that's going to be it. He's just stop right there. So we got 1, 2, 3. 3 little trucks there. He'll have to at least move on to them and resolve a close combat. That'll waste himself some time. Got my sniper ready to fire on anybody that moves. I like to take this guy out. Take out that Agigla. Maybe I should fire on him. That'd be a nice little shot. Nice little sniper shot. That does seem like it's something I think I will do. All right, we gotta get on with our little operation here now. Okay, I got some infantry and a T-55 I gotta decide what to do with. Now on these tanks, you can fire and move, or move and fire. So, but you gotta always take those step losses and the dice quality. Let's see here. I think that's it. I'm gonna look and see what goes on this little assault. How am I gonna move these? Be right back. Okay, I think that's gonna be the way my infantry will have to end. One of them's won't be able to get on to the wire. He's too far back. I think one of them was right here. 1, 2, 3. The other one was right here. 1, 2, 3. So that'll end my little movement up here. I'm thinking I'm going to keep my tank right there. I don't want to give him a marker. Anybody moves within the range of these blockading trucks, comes around, he's firing. He can move whenever he wants and get up in there. He's got a 5 hex movement range. Hopefully we get some good chit draws, but that will be about it. Nadia Comaneci over here with these, see, you move one, all of them go haywire. So we'll try to get everything in order for you so you can make some kind of heads or tails of what's going on here. But that's it. Al Mansour, if he gets drawn, he's got a lot of units here. Getting ready to go. All this. Now these guys here will go down to green, so they'll still be busy. What's the right word I'm looking for? Inactive, preoccupied, or whatever. They'll still have their markers on them. They only go down one step. It's the greeners that you got to look out for. So I think that will do it. Oh, I guess we got an RPG up north. Let me look at my units around here. See what I want to do with that RPG. Alright, that's what I'm going to do with him. Had a chance maybe go after one of these units, but heck with it. I got to go out against good. Gamble on chit draw. If I can get him a little bit further, maybe mess with these guys over here or something. I had a choice between firing or running. Actions down here. Need everything I can do. Get down here. If they want to mess with them, hey, that means they're busy messing with them. So we got to keep everybody away. I believe now it's probably time for the game-changing chit draw. We got to find out what's going on here now. So this could be the turning tide of the war. And every war and every battle has its moment. And this one could be it. We shall see. We shall see.
A smoke marker. A smoke marker. Okay. Helps with that line of sight for the pro-Russian forces. Going again. There we go. Oil's our highway. Oh, bad news. Alright. Tanks are up. Tanks are up, and he will decide whether he wants to use his chip marker for his tanks. First thing we do is take off the markers. I think he's only got 2 units anyway. Yeah, that's all he's got. So, oh wait, we got another one. We got 3 of them. That could be the worst thing that happened, is the tanks get activated. I still got my T-55 on lookout, but they might outrange me. And everybody around here has already been taken care of. Nobody to respond. Nobody to respond except the rebel. Everybody else was marked. Oh, that could hurt. Alright, well, the commander in charge of the Elzar Highway forces. You know what? I want to put another wreck marker up there. We killed 2 units on that sucker. So I looked at that video and I thought, you know, I want to put another wreck marker. We got 2 wrecks, so we know what's going on the board, what the history was. Alright, what to do with the tanks? Did I mess with these guys here? Would the Elzar Highway commander think? Go back to them? Or with the real fires down here? Back with these guys. Oh, let's roll a dice for that one. I like to roll a dice. Let's go even numbers. He does the right thing. Odd numbers. He's a stupid ass and goes after these guys. It is an odd number. He's a dumbass. So he is going for the RPGs. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. I'll have to use the power of editing. First up, M1A1. CZ. Oh, you know what? He can't see him. That's right. I keep on forgetting about that little line there. All right. Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, we'll just do this. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to go. Well, yeah, we can't wait. Wow. Let's go this way. We're heading down here anyway. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. That'll be my move. This will be my dice. And let's go down the line. Target defense is just a 1. Alright, range, 1/2 or less. 1, 2, 3. He's got a range of 7, so we will give me a 2 dice quality. Advance. Extended, nope, line of sight he does. Defensive terrain modifier. Boy, they're out there in the middle of the road too. Ouch. Intensive fire, he can't move, he's already moved. Combined not, flank, or tech difference, I believe so. He's a green. Wow. Well, you gotta remember though, it's gonna take 2 of these hits to equal 1, 2 of these strikes. Alright, fire, move and fire. He's only used, let me see, it was 1, 2, 3. He's got a 9. Gotta get that chart again. I'll be right back. Okay, gotta leave this thing open to page 15, everybody. Page 15. During a fire and move, you use the figure. You don't have to move a punch. If you've fired a... Where are we at here? You mentioned if you use all your movement points before you're making a pack, if you use these half, and then use half. If you use less than half in your movement, you only take a 1 minus 1. Okay. Oh, that hurt my back. That hurt my back. All right. There we are. Enemy retreat and counterfire. Unfortunately, well, if I could retreat someplace, I would. So I can't really. So I'm going to stay there. And that's what we're looking at. 2 strikes to make a hit. And the mighty M1A1 fires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divided by 2 would be 4 hits. Oh, we got here 1 yellow, 2 blue, 3, and now he's gone. RPG team eliminated. That was a fire and a half. Whew. It might have been a good die roll for him to have done that. Okay, put the casualties over here. His little support weapon. I got me a support weapon stack over here. But well, although I got an light machine gun, so we don't really count those. So let's put the regular units, not support units, as casualties. And if you want to give yourself some points for casualties and everything in the scenario, I guess you could do that too if you want to really play test and all that. It's all about the victory points. We're just playing to see what happens. All right, we're up. Everything's set to go. The next tank to attack, and I believe he will go. I'll just go with his buddy. 1, 2. Maybe just go 1. Now we'll fire there. Less movement, less die degradation. Easy for me to say. Less movement, less die degradation. So let's go ahead and just move him 1. He will fire. He's got a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in the middle of the road. He will be firing with all 5 of his dice. Target defense will be 1. Range 1/2 or less. Nope, he didn't get a range bonus. 1, 2, 3. His range is 6. Defensive terrain modifier. Yeah, it's a terrain modifier for the tank because he's out on the road and looking awfully fat. Alright. Intensive fire, can't move, combine, nope. Tech difference, yes. Well, black. Oh, this one here is only a black, but I think he's a really primitive green. That's right. Hurts even more. Move, fire, move, he did, so we'll just segregate that one. And enemy retreat, counter fire, he can't move, so a little nice little long distance shot. 2 strikes to make 1, and he gets 1 strike. So that one wasn't too bad, and he just pinned these guys. So that wasn't too bad. I guess that range made a difference on that one. Alright, that's it for that Elzar Highway tank. This one here. I rolled the dice and they were all supposed to go after that sucker, so maybe we'll do us he's got a range of 5. I think he's just well, he don't need to stay there. He needs to shoot, he needs to do something. Smart commando would have seen that we got wasted too much out here. I mean, I rolled the dice and I told him I'll go up here, but the heck with that. They're not being totally stupid. It was an odd roll, but he's not going to be that odd. The Elzar Highway T-72 that suffered casualties will fire on this tow missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he will move 1. And fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's firing with 4 dice. U.S. troops are defending with 1. Alright, 2 strikes to make a hit. So remember that. We'll go down the line. Target defense is none. He's on the crest line. I don't think that's going to do anything. Let me look here real quick. Crest, no, nothing for defense. Our offensive dice quality modifiers, so. Intensive fire, can't move, he's moved. Combined fire, nobody else is going to do anything. Now he's got a black, and the U.S. troops have got a red, so that helps. That degrades it. Move and fire, fire, move. He did move 1. And enemy retreat, counter fire. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Enemy retreat and counter fire.
Oh, he's got a 3. We need more than 3 shields. We need more than 3 shields to hit him. So I want to retreat back over this thing here. No, that pig took me out of range. Man, do I want to counterfire that sucker with my toe? Might as well. It's a free shot. Alright, we will counterfire. See if it does any good. We're going to need an awful lot of shields. We're going to need more than 3 shields. We're going to have the dice have to look something like it. Good. Here's a good one. Yeah, that's what we need. So, get my sleeve rolled up there. Sorry about that. He is firing at U.S. troops with the tow missile. Smart move. Ooh, oh, yeah. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1 hit against him and none against us. So that'll work. Don't fire no. That'll teach a mofo. So he gets 1 hit. And we're good to go. All right. Well, you know what, though? Let's make sure we did that right. I don't think he gets any hits. Let me look real quick. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm doing that automatically. I don't want to look over here real quick. We'll put him back. Sorry about that, sir. Yep. The other player would be, man, go over here to this section of the rule book. All right. Minus the attacker's defense value, minus any actions that the firing unit had. So that takes off 1 because he had 1 on there. So I needed 3, 4 shields. I need more than 4 shields. I need 5. Minus 1 if attacker's any defensive terrain. And he wasn't, so yeah, he's green. That was a knower. Knower for anybody. All right, so he does not get a step loss because the firing unit had a marker on him. But gotta go, getting close. I think that is it for the Alzar Highway. When we come back, we will have a chit draw. All right, talk about dodging a bullet. That Alzar Highway tank firing at that toe was an excellent result for U.S. player. All right, so they squeezed off a shot, but it went away. So, all right, so that chit draw was kind of anticlimactic. Didn't really change the course of the game like we thought. Maybe this next one will. Let's see here now. The Elzar Highway player did not put his chit back in. All right, so he's going to keep his chitter there. He made that decision. All right, so there we go. He's saving it for the Al-Mansur, I guess. I'll get down to it. Get these things mixed up. I think I found me one right here. Alzar Highway again. They have 2. Oh, okay. Well, shit. That would have given him 3 activations. Bad news for the pro-Americans. Because they get all another shot, another way to go. Gotta love these chit draw games. Never know, never know. All right, well, we want to do that again with the die roll on them. Evens or odds. What would I do if I was at Elzar Highway? I'd be heading all my tanks down south, so the heck with him. Yeah, we're doing it the right way. We're going to play the game the way it's going to be played. All right, first things first. That's this toe. He's got to be eliminated. And that tank. T-55 Rebel tank. 1. Oh, who can move? Can anybody shoot him? The tank can, but he's only got a 4 hex range. He's outranged. Everybody else here has got markers, but the sniper! The sniper! All right. So, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? How are we going to do this? Be right back. And I think that's going to be it. Make sure I'm within range on everybody. Yeah. 7 range. 6 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're on a crest. He's on a crest. But there will work. Now. Shoot. How do I want to do this? I did this wrong. I did it wrong. But it'll be alright. We'll do it this way. Oh. Firing with 6 dice will be the M1A1. All right, and his target's going to be the Americans. The rebels got a hard on. They want some American casualties, so they're all going for the Americans, which makes sense. That does make sense in the scheme of things. They see some Americans on the board, and it is not only just any Americans, it's their advanced infantry platoon. So, yeah, they got a hard on for them. They want some casualties, so he's going with 6. The U.S. unit's defending with 1. All right. Target's defense, range, half or less, we're good. Line of sight's fine. Defensive terrain modifier, none. Intensive fire, none, because they've already moved. Combined fire, flanking fire. Combined fire, yes, because with the M1A1 will be the T-72. Also going to combine his fire. That's why they moved together. So we'll be adding another dice to 6. Combined flank, attack difference. The Americans get a break on that one because they're red. Move, fire, and fire, and moved. Well, we have moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll give them a 2 dice qualifier. Let's get another one. That one's he's got a 6 movement range. That's more than half, so that hurts. All right, move, fire, fire, move. Everybody retreat, counter fire. I will counter fire because we got a lot of dice here. That'll improve it, but we will counter fire. All right, this is a big strike. Now the thing of it is, what I was going to do is include him, but he can't fire. He can't. These guys move. They got to fire. Now if these guys were here, and I wanted to use him, then I could have, but they had to move and get within range. So, the Dice Tower, crowd surfing, YouTube, notice, watch later. Yeah, we'll watch later. Watch old Tom Vassell later. Oh, hold on, I missed one. How do I miss the goofy thing? Oh, Alright, so here's what we got. 1, 2, 3 hits for each side. I'm looking at that right. Oh, my old chair pad fell off. Hold on a second here. Alright, 3 hits for each side. Let's take on his 3 hits. Alright, well, wait, hold on. He's shooting with 2 strikes versus a hit. So he's got 3. That means 1. We will get a smoke marker also to conceal us. Put the smoke marker in there. We are pinned from all that. And concealed. However, 3 shields. His defense is a 3. No good. Doesn't do nothing. Alright, I got a bunch of dice to clean up. And 1 more tank to move. We'll be right back. Alright, second Alzora Highway tank is going to I think he's going to stay there. I thought about a close support or a close combat, but I think it'd be better to do it this way. Yeah, let's try it this way. He'll get right next to him and fire. So has to do that because of the smoke marker. Gotta get right next to him. So we were firing with only 4 dice. He's hurt. He's taking casualties. So U.S. players will. A little bit of there you go. Alright, -1 for my defense. Target defense. Oops, more stuff on the table. Range 1/2 or less. That hurts. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Alright, cough button just in time. Alright, let me see. Line of sight. Defensive terrain modifier, non-intensive fire, non-combined flanking fire, non-tech difference, yes. Move and fire, fire, move, yes. 1, 2, 3. Enemy retreat, counter fire, yes. He's got 3 freaking defense. We gotta do something. Yeah, we gotta do something. Fire. He's gonna fire that tow missile at him. Alright, this is what we got. And it was a counterfire. Shield, so we got nothing on the counterfire. We need at least 4 or 5 shields, so that better dumb move. Take note of that if you're playing the game. He don't get any hits because he needs 2 to inflict a hit on my so there you go. No hits. That was good. He needs 2 of those strikes to make a hit against infantry. Alright? Yeah, because he has a red starburst as his secondary versus on my. So there you go. Alright. That will be an upload because I think we're getting past our time. And we will see you again on part 5 or part 6. But that'll be it for. Well, no, this will be it for part 5, and we'll see you on part 6. And it will be a chit draw. And tanks have had 2 moves. They still couldn't have eliminated American units, which is killer. But they've been hit. I think somebody might have to come to the rescue. Way back.